Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new review. Behind us is the new Citroen C5 X. It's a plug-in hybrid. We are on Lyon in France car show. So in this video we're going to take a tour of the exterior interior details and check the infotainment. So without further ado, let's just jump into the review. In front of us is the new Citroen C5 X. Finally not fenced like in Zurich, in Swiss. With France, I gotta say it looks identical as the C4 when it comes to lights. We have the sharp lines on the top, the daytime running lights, and on the bottom the top ones turn into turn signals. It's very elegant and nice looking. We have also a nice plastic protection on the bottom and little silver accents there. So let's come a little bit closer to check it out. Interesting metallic color, really nice sharp lines with all this small details also inside. And then we have the projectors. Kind of reminds me of the new iPhone camera with 3 lenses. This is painted silver, but then this is just plain plastic, so it's good if you're going off the asphalt. It protects your clear coat. And over here we can see the lights are extending towards the Citroen badge. We have the wide lens camera for the 360 parking system. We have a nice air intake, really nice design, integrated radar for the cruise control and emergency braking. Over here you can see the parking sensor standard. It's a low profile car, the panel roof is open, very nice design and really elegant looking. It's a lift back, but it looks like maybe a shooting brake, something like that. Sort of reminds me of the wagon from some points. I'm gonna come back to this later. So hybrid on the side, have the heads-up display, speaker inside, have the light and rain sensor and camera for the lane assist. Looking at the top, we have a black roof, new side mirrors, little chrome details. If we come here to the side, you can see the whole car. Really elegant, and again, once again, you have that protection. On the bottom, beautiful alloys, diamond cut, silver on black. These are, if I can find the tire dimension, 205/55 R19, 19-inch alloys. Now I gotta say I love the design here, and you have the spoiler that's tunneling the roof, tunneling the air from the roof downwards, and you have like a spoiler on the top, and then on the bottom you also have an integrated spoiler on the body. This is a glass roof, but they've kind of added this here, and it follows the contour of the car. Tinted rear, you have your Type 2 charging, and then looking at the car from this angle, it's very elegant. You also have this like sharp lines following the pattern on the front, so the rear LED taillights are really unique to the new Citroen design seen on the C4. You also have the backing camera here with the washer nozzle, LED license plates, and let's press to open. I'm gonna back up so you can see the whole car. So it opens really tall, that's good, and voila, this looks like a almost shooting brake, but it's like a lift back. So you have a flat entry here. There's a little like a hump, but this is aluminum, and we're here as well, so you can raise this up. You have a amplifier here. No, actually it's a subwoofer and a little space. The rest is covered by a battery. Have a side space here. You can knock down the seats here. From the rear, you have a LED light on the right side, and you have a 12-volt outlet. You have a tether point here and there on both ends. You can knock down seats 60, 40, and from the inside you can open the middle. There are ISOFIX points. This could be removed. This is like a cover. It's very thin, then it rolls up inside. On the top, it's plain, and you can close it here manually. So this, I'm a 2-meter tall person. This is quite tall, but still you have to watch not to hit your head. If you're a taller person, another look at the top, and press to close. Now from this angle, this looks sort of like a wagon. very sleek design. On this end is a fuel cap. You have to unlock it from the inside. Now let's get to the interior part. If we open up here, good opening and closing sound. I think the doors could open a little bit wider, so it'd be easier to put a child seat, but looks like there's a lot of space inside. Checking the seals, triple sealing, going all the way down. The doors are going all the way down as well, so that's good if you're washing your car. There's no water residue on the step there. And this is nicely soft, padded. This as well, this leather, automatic power windows, and a little piano black, not too much. Nice speaker design, a quality finish. This is also really nicely designed. There's a rubber carpet inside, aluminum doorstep, and you can knock down the bench here. Then you can see how that looks, almost flat. And push this back up. Now looking at the seats, this is leather, perforated in the middle, really good cushions. Citroen wants you to feel like you're in a cocoon and a comfortable, safe space. Okay, I guess someone really short was on the front. See if I can like back it up a bit to be more realistic. Okay, plenty of feet room, plenty of knee room. So loads of space inside this car. Excellent opening and closing sound. Good soundproof, although the window is open at the top. The panel roof, excuse me. Air vent on the rear, 2 USB-Cs, although this looks like a frame of a USB-A. Little space here, there's a rubber mat. Transmission tunnel is not too tall, but it is a little bit wider. The seats are really comfy and they're really wide, so extra room there. You can knock this down. So you have here adjustable cup holders. This is all nicely rubberized and high quality leather. You can open this one up if you have a longer object. Of course, you can adjust these. This seems like a very short and narrow view behind you. Long but short window, so you do have a C-pillar window there. There's physical buttons on the top. They kind of illuminate, so you just press that. And then voila, this is gorgeous looking front interior, especially with those ambient lights. It looks outstanding. Now to show you the headspace, 2-meter tall person. I can't straighten up my back, hitting a little bit, but they did try to maximize the space. As you can see, I guess an average person should have plenty of headspace. Also, you can tilt this. That's good if you have kids, or you can slide it back and forward. It's also very practical, but only on the front passenger seat. And on the top we have slowly closing handles, all 4 sides. No hooks here or on the B-pillar. This is not adjustable. And I think we should go on the front. So let's exit and check the front, where you're gonna spend most of your time if you buy this car. So driver's side has this, so you can like press here to unlock or unlock. And we have a blind spot in the mirror itself. Also nice detail, it's turn signals facing the driver. So opening and closing sound very solid. You can see dual tone metallic black and some sort of I don't know, green tone, maybe not. Good seals on the front as well, and you can see that. So on the front, also soft. We have this nice pattern. It's just, I don't know, plasticky, but looks nice. We have some nice stitching, like arrows pointing towards the dash, and also very soft leather. This is nicely robust. So I guess folding, you can reverse, and this is for the heads-up display. I can't tell, or just a middle position. You can see all power windows. You can lock the rear for the kids, and there's a nice rubber carpet in here. Good space for a bottle area. Nicely designed speaker, and if you can see, if you close the door, kind of closes on the dash. Citroen There's a lot of reflection from the top lights. Citroen aluminum door step. Have the sport aluminum pedals. Nice footwell lights in there. Have the memory seats. You can memorize 2 positions if it's a family or company car. This is for back and forward, tilt. This is for this up and down knee area, and then for the seat area as well. You can see the ambient lights on the bottom. You can control the beam height. You have here to open or close from the driver position, heated steering wheel. I guess precondition the car when it's charging, and here you can open the fuel cap and there's a blank. You can also put your key fob here when your battery is low. Interesting air vents. Steering column is over here, manual. Look at the top, beautiful sun roof. There's also ambient lights over there. Let's hop inside. Okay, really have to go to the lowest position, otherwise I'm hitting with my head. And let's switch to wide lens. Voila! Oh, this is really gorgeous. And a huge step up for a Citroen. Finally upgraded infotainment, gorgeous ambient lights, physical controls still, and physical controls on the steering wheel. Love it. Let's zoom back in. Now you can see that Citroen has really stepped up their game. They've put a lot of nice details in the car. So this is a flat on the top and the bottom, more on the bottom. Kind of reminds me of the BMW iX concept. This is like a little bit chrome and then piano black. Nice physical controls for this cruise control, limit, distance, and so on. Voice commands, volume, station lists, and so on. Whoops. I have to mute that not to get a copyright strike. Okay, while I'm at it, I might demonstrate some music. So, sounds nice. I think these are the upgraded speakers. And back to the steering wheel. You have nice sport paddles. They're plasticky from the rear, but shiny black from the front. Your light switch and infotainment options here. Pressing that, and over here you can have trip computer as well when pressing. Or there's the heads-up display there. You can see that. So in the heads-up display, you can see. Let me see if I can zoom to that. There you go. You can see your consumption, trip 2 and trip 1, and 0 emission. Zooming back. So let's see the dash. So they've added this rubberized materials. There's a nice aluminum finish, yeah. And here, this is nice and soft. You have vent there, a speaker in the A pillar, heads-up display, high quality looking speaker on the top. And then really like this elegant aluminum extending through the dash. This is soft, but then it becomes hard on the bottom. Screen, look at this. This looks really high quality finish. The resolution is way better. And I think responsiveness as well. You have here shortcuts for the car, home menu. This is for the volume. You can press to mute. Underneath are the air vents, so the screen is closer to the road. For safety, start stop is here. You have gorgeous ambient lights extending through the dash. And here are the air vents. You can lock or lock from the inside. Hazards, you can see them in the mirrors. You can also see them here. Now back for the moment on the screen, I'm going to cover the screen. So you can see there's like a curved screen here, or like a transparent layer, and there's some ambient lights, but I'm going to come back to that in a moment. And you can see nice physical AC controls. You can see them on the top changing. So that's a nice detail. Then you have the AC on or automatic, AC max. You have the heated seats here. I know there's also ventilated seats, but you have to go through the infotainment. You can close the air circulation, max blow, heat on the rear. This brings the climate controls. And on the bottom, so this is supposed to be closed, you have the 12-volt outlet on the front. You have a USB, it's a C, but frame looks like a USB A. And there's a little light here when you put your phone inside on the IQ wireless charger. It charges. You also have this nice ambient light. Also, this is rubberized. You can put a second phone perhaps, or some change. Really practical. And this lightens up this area. It's an 8-speed automatic, if I'm not mistaken. You have the park button and B for recuperation. Not a huge fan of this piano black, but hey, it looks fancy. And you have the driving modes here. Now the sound you're hearing is the massage option someone left on. Okay, I can live with that. Driving modes, here you have sport. So once again, sport, hybrid, comfort, and electric. You have the electronic parking brake. Unfortunately, no auto hold. You also have adjustable cup holders, and there's a nice rubber mat on the bottom. So there are ambient lights here. They went off. This is a leather. This is soft, so feels high quality. And you can put maybe something here as well. And you have a nice soft armrest. If you press here, opens up. You have decent space here for some personal stuff. Another USB-C that looks like USB-A, leaves the illumination. Have a rubber carpet here. Could be maybe removed. I'm wondering if there's a 12-volt battery underneath this. I think I found that in Peugeot in one of my tests. And if you put a cable in here, it won't get squashed because there's this rubber here. The seats are really comfortable. Look at this design, like arrows towards the top. And it's really nice to have a ventilated, heated, and massage options for longer trips. Press here, you can see the really spacious glove compartment. There's a light on the top, there's AC in there, so I believe this can be like opened. You can see that, then it's gonna cool your drinks. They also added this rubber carpet, so that's really nice. It just looks better. And there's a little room here. That's quite cool. Now to show you the top, you have a nice baseless mirrors, so it's nice and thin. The camera is kind of having difficulties focusing on it. You can see as passenger seatbelt and airbag information. There's lights on the top here, and emergency call and road assistance. And over here you can open this up, more light. If you press it once, it's going to open only halfway. If you press it again, it's going to close completely. And then you have this as a manual shade. Close that up, or you can just open it up. On the top, to wrap it up, you have the documents holder. You have a beauty light with a mirror, or the beauty mirror. You can't extend this, so this area is not covered. And overview is nice. You can see the if you're taller, you can see the hood. You can see good for the mirrors. It is a little bit narrow on the rear, especially when the headrests on the rear are up, but it's good. Ooh, the heads-up display is massive. I can see this now, so look at that. That's nice. And to show you the infotainment while I'm enjoying my massage. Okay, pressing this guy, we have this one. And then we have the navigation option. So you can see also navigation screen is quite decent looking. And you can see here the distance. You can also see your battery percentage, kilometers range, and if you're kind of e-save, if you're using petrol to power your battery or fill your battery, you can see that as well. The setup, and you can see the fuel. You can see here. Okay, over here you can see here like classical oil temperature, coolant temperature, excuse me, RPMs, and so on. And over here, it comes back to this power. So I guess it shows you how much power you're using. Now to this screen, I think this is the home menu on the top. You can see your temperature on the top, Wi-Fi connection, Bluetooth 4G time, and here I guess you can swipe to the side. You have, let me see, seat options, massage. So I think I'm gonna just turn it off. It's kind of noisy. Back to the home menu. It looks like you have a pull-down menu. We have guests, brightness, you can control that maybe, and the contrast or the heads-up display. And here you have Wi-Fi settings, heads-up display on or off. You can hear it opening or closing. You can see that again. My devices and privacy. So on this one, if you press the map, I guess if you press here, then you get the full screen. It looks gorgeous. It has 3D buildings. It has this like, from the top view, then you can see like the traffic congestion, or you can point it up to north or where the car is pointing, or you can have this 3D building, then it kind of switches to night mode. Over here you have search at home, my places, theme, dark, or this is, well, a light theme. I think I'm going to put it back to this. Now back to the home menu, you have here eSave. If you press here, you can turn it on or off. You can see the car. So if you press, actually there's no shortcut for that. So eSave would, like maximum, you could burn fuel to charge your battery, but then you have terrible consumption. Charging, you can control here. You can see the statistics. And you can see here like the energy flow. That's practical. You can always hide this, have a full screen or like this. Then if you go to the car settings, you have here your shortcuts, panoramic camera. So I guess you can see like 360 around the car. If you put it to, yeah, I have to put it to reverse, but I don't think we can show that. Here you can see drive attention, speed alert, speed limit recognition, traffic sign recognition, traffic control, lane keeping assist, rear, cross traffic, close obstacles, and so on. Panoramic cameras. Oh, there we go. Ooh, that's cool. Decent resolution. A bit blurry here on the edges. Wide lens on the front and rear. That's cool. Tutorials and okay. Back to the home menu. If we swipe here, we got this phone media mirror screen, so you can use Apple CarPlay and Android Auto via Bluetooth. So just swipe the whole screen to the side. Then you get the audio and radio settings, sound settings. Front optimize all passengers, customizable. You can have middle, treble, bass, subwoofer, and you can reset it there, and then you can here play where you want the balance. Stations, you can hear, see radio stations. You can change here the source, I guess, FM or DAB radio. And you have here settings, audio, sound settings open there, radio settings, traffic announcements and news, volume settings, system settings, volume settings, and that's it. This is now becoming an full in-depth review. Here you have the seat options. Is there like stretch, lumbar, shoulders, snake, side to side, butterfly, and I guess the last one I didn't show you is the wave or the cat pause. So you can press here on the bottom and then it turns on. You can like control the intensity, I guess. Ventilated seats and heated seats, you can go through here and then you just turn it on, and then you have those. So you go back, you have phone settings. I'm not going to cover that. Just going to go Bluetooth application. So you can here see all the apps. It's like a different view. And then over here you have the settings. That was brightness, interior, lighting, brightness of the ambient lights, head-up display brightness, audio settings, again another shortcut for that, vehicle lighting, guiding a home, correct cornering lights, automatic beam, vehicle access, safety, updates, or Wi-Fi OT over-the-air updates. That's awesome. And profiles, you can have multiple profiles and stuff like that. System settings, you can change here the language and vehicle information. Okay, so I think that was all. If you press 3 fingers, it kind of brings you back to this icons. So Citroen kept that. And the last page, here we have the climate control, different, and if you go to the last one also, so you can play with that and cutting this in. So if you press the climate control, you can see here automatic AC, like low, high, medium, sync, and you can choose the air blow direction. This brings you back to the seat and preconditioning options. Press it again, brings you back to the main menu. That was the whole infotainment as well. And let's get on the front and let's pop the front bonnet, see what's underneath and how it looks. Wrap up the video and then we're gonna check the specs. So let me see here. So on the left side of the badge, press up, see the mechanism there, and you can see the Pure Tech petrol engine combined with the electric setup. Your washer fluid is the blue thing there, and to close this up, just you have to use the little leg, of course, on the side there. Just let it drop, closes perfectly. And the C5X really looks amazing. Now, to show you the spec here, so this is the hybrid Shine package, 225. This is the 8-speed automatic. We have 181 horsepower. And let me see here. So this is all in French. Again, we're in France. And this is probably the base price, about 50,000 euros. And color option, grease, Amazonite metallic. Interior, so a few options here. Onboard charger, 7.4 kilowatts, hi-fi system, audio, and yeah, a few options. It comes up to 53,420 euros. I guess this is the monthly lease option or payment option. So tell me in the comments, how do you like the new C5X? And let's turn on the hazards for you. So you can see really small hazard or turn signals on the rear. They're nice and big in the mirrors, and the front one turns, the top one turns into turn signal, the bottom one shuts off. And let me just turn on the front headlights on. Maybe the front fogs, rear fogs as well. Okay, let's just see the fog lights. So dual fog lights, it's nice. And let's check the front. So you have the front LED fog lights as well. You can see the top lights. And if I turn off the hazards, to wrap up the video, you can see how it looks with the daytime running lights on and fog lights on. So everyone, thank you for watching. Be a cool person, smash the like button, leave your comments below how do you like the new C5X, and if you want to see more from Lyon Car Show, subscribe to this channel, click the bell to get notified, and you'll see more videos. Hope to see you in the next video. Stay safe, bye.